you have the two spades in this case, and this is the way that I would do it. I take the card like this, I place it down on the table with a little bit of a rub. It changes into the 6 spades. So let's try this again. And just place it down, give it a little bit of a rub, and it just goes. So how is the Rub-A-Dub Vanish done? It's pretty simple, but there are some little subtleties that are going to make this better. Now when I normally do it, and depending on what effect I'm using it for, but I like to do this kind of idea where I start off with, it looks like the 3 of clubs, and then I place it down on the table, give a little rub, and it changes, in this case, into the 2 of spades. Then I take the 2 of spades down, and it vanishes. Okay. Now, what I like to do, the reason I do that first thing is kind of to put it in their mind that the card really is on the table. Okay, so the way I'm doing this, normally the Rub-A-Dub Vanish is done this way, and your hand comes in here, and you do this. Okay, now to me, it's pretty obvious that I just slid the card back on top of the deck, right? So I like to kind of put it in this position. So from here, it doesn't look like there's any way that I could pull it back onto the top of the deck. It really looks like I have to grab it and set it down, right? But in reality, what I can do is just do this. And now I've literally vanished it by pulling it right back on the deck. So what I'm doing is as I turn my hand over, I'm just sliding this in and squaring it. Okay? So that as I risk-cue my hand, I do that. And it's done. Now I disguise that by the first time putting my hand over and actually taking the card onto the table, rubbing it and changing it. Okay, place that back, come here, do the move, and it's gone. Now again, there are some subtleties. That was just a basic version of it, but another way you can do this, instead of, if you don't want to do a change, is just to grab it and say something like, we're going to try something here. If I just take the card like this, I can get it to stick to my hand. Let me try this again. I can just get it to stick right there. There it is. And it just goes like that. So there's just different ways to kind of get into it. But what you want to do is you want to make them believe that the card is still underneath your hand. So there's different things. You can come here and put your hand down and kind of rub and go. Now, let me try this again. And then it goes that way. So what this does is it just gives you that kind of time misdirection. You want a little bit of time misdirection from the point of the card went down the table to now it's vanished. Okay. So again, all I'm doing is I'm going here and I'm pulling it back in. Now I've seen Daniel Garcia do a version where he had a card like this, and he came in and went like that. And what he's doing is the card's here, and all he's doing is this, dropping his thumb down like this. So what he's doing is going here, going there. So what it looks like, you do it the first time here, you actually grab the card and you come down here. The card's there, and then the second time you come up and you do this, and it vanishes. So that looks a little better. If you don't have a table, it's nice because you can do this where you grab it and you go. So you can see the card on my fingers, right? But if I do what's called the invisible palm, I can come over and just squeeze it right in, and now you don't even see the card. So that's a different little way to do it, but that's the Rub-A-Dub Vanish. Pretty simple to do. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you like what you saw, check out one of my 2 previous videos by clicking on one of the videos you see here. You can also click on the big subscribe button at the bottom, which will take you to my page where you can subscribe, and you'll be able to see the latest videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.